We are so close to Christmas. Like literally, it is 5 days away. And I have been so busy doing photo shoots, baking bread, making cookies, wrapping all the gifts, just trying to bring the general holly jolly into my world. And let me tell you, I am
tired.
And that's why this week we're going to do a very simple little activity. A teeny tiny little project. I'm going to do the wreath trend with a bunch of cats at the Purrfect Day Cafe in Covington, Kentucky. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this trend, it is literally where you get a piece of foam core, you cut a hole in it, and then you put a wreath or make a wreath on the front of it, and then a pet or something sticks its head through the middle of it so it looks like their head is in the middle of a wreath. It's just very cute. And I've literally seen so many cute ones out there in the world on Instagram, and I just really want to make my own. So I figure if I go to a place with a bunch of cats, I will definitely at least get a couple good shots, I think, maybe, I hope. So let's get to building the actual wreath. I used a bowl to cut a hole through the foam core. I figured it was probably the correct size for most cats to put their head through and not really be afraid to do it. Then I grabbed a ton of old ornaments that have already been glued and used for something else and definitely show their wear and tear. So if you see big glue chunks on them, we're ignoring that. I tried my hardest to make a really nice circular shape with a couple layers of bulbs. I ended up adding some little ones around the inside, but I ended up taking those off as well because I didn't like it. You can also definitely see the glue from that, and we're going to ignore that as well.
It was pouring when we got to the cafe, so getting everything in without getting it all super wet was a struggle. Once set up, we used a ton of treats to make sure every cat was well motivated and curious to get their photos taken. Each one had their own challenges though when it came to getting them to stay with their heads in there long enough for me to take the photograph. But eventually we got into a good groove and were able to take a bunch of great shots. If you've never actually been to the cat cafe, you should definitely stop by. It's a great place to just pet some cute kitties, have a delicious beverage, and unwind. Here are Kylie and Eliza to tell you all about the cat cafe and what they do.
We are obviously not only just a cafe, but a cat cafe. We are at 26 adult kitties. We also have kittens as well that are all available for adoption from 3 local shelter partners: Cincinnati Animal Care, Paws over in Dearborn, Indiana, and League for Animal Welfare. So these are just stray cats that are spiffied up, brought here, and ready for you guys to take on home.
We are now at over 4,500 adoptions since we opened November 13th of 2020. So we're very happy to get these guys out of here, get them into loving forever homes. That is why we're here.
Yeah, so we hope for you guys to come on in and, at least follow us on our social medias. If not, just come on in, maybe adopt a baby, but you guys better have a perfect day.
That was a really good time, and I just want to thank the Purrfect Day Cafe for letting us stop by and take pictures of all of the cats that would let us actually take pictures of them. The photos from the session will be given to the Purrfect Day Cafe. They can use them however they wish. They will also be given to any future pet parents of any of the kitties that we photographed because they're so darn cute. I really kind of want to go do this again because it was just such a fun little time. Let me know below if you've ever tried this wreath trend with your own pet and if you've succeeded or failed or just really how did it go. But that is all I have for you this time, and I hope that you all have an amazing holiday season, and I will see you next time.